Hey everybody, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records in Midland. It is time for our weekly check of some of the new releases headed to an independent record store near you. And again, this is just the highlights. If you'd like to see the full list, please head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. From there, you can click on the upcoming releases and see everything there is to see. A quick reminder before we get going, though, if you would, please make sure you hit that subscription button, like and comment, and do all the things you need to do for YouTube channels. But we really would appreciate your subscription if you could, please. So here are the highlights of the new releases headed your way for Friday, November 11th, 2022. New release-wise, we've got a big one coming from The Boss, brand new stuff from Bruce Springsteen. This is called Only the Strong Survive. Our description says this album is a collection of soul music gems that celebrate the legendary songbooks of the likes of Gamble and Huff, Motown, Stax, and many more. Springsteen's new album also features guest vocals from Sam Moore, as well as contributions from the E Street Horns, Susie Tyrell, Michelle Moore, Curtis King Jr., Fonzie Thornton, and Dennis Collins. We've got a black vinyl version of this brand new one from Bruce, that one listing for about $35, and an indie exclusive orange vinyl version listing for about $36. That one, according to our description, includes a poster. Brand new stuff also from Louis Tomlinson on the way for the 11th. This is called Faith in the Future. This is a brand new release from the British singer-songwriter and a follow-up to his 2020 album Walls. Faith in the Future on black vinyl will list for about $28. And there is an indie exclusive black and red vinyl version listing for about $30. New stuff also on the way from the band Larkin Poe. This is called Blood Harmony. Our description says that Blood Harmony affirms Larkin Poe as an essential force in shaping the identity of Southern rock and roll, breathing new energy into the genre. So this one looks like it is coming on red vinyl, indie exclusive. Larkin Poe's Blood Harmony will list for about $25. And we had a discussion whether or not you can still use the third or junior in this case, but here's something new from Hank Williams III. Now, technically, would that be a junior? No, I don't know. We won't go there, but brand new stuff from him. Our description says, and hold on tight for this one, folks. Straight to Hell is the third studio album by American musician Hank Williams III. In largely self-produced sessions recorded at a band member's home, Williams and the Damn Band recorded traditional country music, Western swing and bluegrass songs, which focus on drug use, hedonism, and the outlaw life, as well as criticism of the mainstream country music industry. So these songs are the type that make up the first disc. The second LP, our description simply says, consists of a sound collage of psychedelic music. So some interesting country music / psychedelic sound experiments with a heavy metal cover by Hank Williams III. Straight to Hell will list for about $40. New stuff, but just a little bit of it from Billy Idol. This is called The Cage EP. Billy Idol says that the upcoming project is a little more coming at you, a little more rock and roll, and a little more FU than his previous EP. Looks like this thing is going to have 4 songs on it, and the vinyl version EP is on red indie exclusive vinyl and will list for about $20. No word whether or not there's going to be a full-out album eventually, but you never know. Also, some new stuff Christmas-wise from Lindsey Sterling. This is called Snow Waltz. Our description says that this new album will feature 8 classic covers and 5 original tracks. Sterling goes on to say that she wanted to give the songs on this album a whimsical, pixie-like feeling that's quintessentially me. So very pop, violin-y type stuff, but Lindsey Sterling's Snow Waltz on blue vinyl will list for about $22, and it looks like there's also going to be a limited edition smoke vinyl colored one listing for about $25. Keeping with the Christmas theme, 'tis the season after all, we've got a reissue of Christmas in the Air from Mannheim Steamroller. That's Chip Davis. Originally released in 1995, our description says it's hard to pick a favorite Mannheim Steamroller Christmas album, but Christmas in the Air tops many listeners' lists. So this reissue from American Gramophone will list for about $20. We've also got a cool one from Louis Armstrong. This is called Louis Wishes You a Cool Yule on red vinyl, digitally remastered, according to our description. This holiday classic from Satchmo has become synonymous with the holiday season. So the red vinyl version of Louis Wishes You a Cool Yule will list for about $26, and there's also a picture disc version of this looking like that will list for about $30. And we have a couple of various artists' Christmas LPs from Music on Vinyl. The first is a reissue of the greatest Christmas songs, this time coming on snowy white-colored vinyl. It is a double LP from Music on Vinyl, limited edition of 3,000 individually numbered copies. You will find artists on here from the like of Queen, Coldplay, U2, the Pointer Sisters, Jose Feliciano, Paul McCartney, yes, it's that Paul McCartney Christmas song, Bryan Adams, Elton John, The Pretenders, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, The Beach Boys, the Spice Girls, Elvis Presley. So Music on Vinyl, double LP, limited edition on white vinyl. This one's going to list for about $51. And also from Music on Vinyl, we've got one called The Greatest Christmas Songs of the 21st Century. This also looks to be a double LP and coming on green and white vinyl. Also a limited edition of 3,000 individually numbered copies as well. This one has artists like Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, Meghan Trainor is on here, Demi Lovato, Lady Gaga, the Jonas Brothers, 21 Pilots, Ariana Grande, Casey Musgraves, Kelly Clarkson, Maroon 5, and Sam Smith, among many, many others. This one, again, the greatest Christmas songs of the 21st century from Music on Vinyl, will list for about $47. On the reissue front for Friday, November 11th, we've got a big one from Guns N' Roses, a couple of big ones actually. Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 are both being reissued, each of them a double LP 180 gram, and each of them including a 12 by 12 insert. Both Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 will be on black vinyl and will list for about $40 each. Our description says that both have been remastered for the first time ever from high-resolution transfers from the original stereo half-inch analog master tapes. So this is a digital reissue, but again, should still sound very, very nice. Now, for the true Guns N' Roses fan, there is a huge box set to complement this. This is Use Your Illusion, the Super Deluxe version. It is a 12 LP and Blu-ray box set. It has a total of 97 tracks, 63 of them previously unreleased, includes the Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 remastered LPs that we mentioned just a couple of moments ago, and 2 concerts, live in New York and live in Las Vegas, which have never before been released. There's a Blu-ray disc that features the full Live in New York concert in HD. This package also includes a 100-page hardcover book with unreleased photos and images. Bonus items include a replica Conspiracy Inc. fan club kit, 10 double design lithographs, 4 backstage passes, and much more. So again, this is a 12 LP with a Blu-ray set from Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, plus all of the extras, listing for about $500. Yes, that's 500. So put that on your Christmas list if you're a GNR fan. Here's a reissue also from Steve Morris. It's called Major Impacts. Originally released in 2000, this version coming from Cleopatra on red vinyl will list for about $28. Continuing with the Queen, we've got a pair of Queen reissues, including Innuendo and Flash Gordon, the soundtrack to Flash Gordon. Didn't mean to chuckle there, but I'm just remembering the movie. Innuendo on black vinyl will list for about $35. And Flash Gordon will come in at $30. Here's a reissue from Monster Magnet. This is Test Patterns Volume 1, originally released back in 1991. This black vinyl version will list for about $32. Couple of great punk reissues on the way also for the 11th from Bad Religion, How Could Hell Be Any Worse? This is an anniversary edition coming on clear and black vinyl. This one was originally released by Bad Religion in 1982, and this reissue will list for about $26. Then we've got one from the Reagan Youth. It's a Beautiful Day for a Matinee on black and white split-colored vinyl. This one was originally released also in 1997, only on CD. So the reissue of Reagan Youth's It's a Beautiful Day will list for about $30. We also have a limited edition 40th anniversary orange vinyl reissue from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. This is Message, and they've even taken care to recreate the original 12-inch looking sleeve from Sugar Hill Records. So this reissue of Message on orange vinyl will list for about $31. And we also have a big package reissue from Tupac. This is All Eyes on Me. This is a limited edition 4 LP 180 gram pressing. This was originally released in 1996 and features some massive hits from Tupac on there as well. So the 4 LP set from Tupac, All Eyes on Me, will list for about $80. Now taking a look at some live and compilations coming out on the 11th. Didn't take too long in this one. The late Jerry Lee Lewis, I think this was probably in the works before he passed away last week. This is live at the Star Club in Hamburg. Our description does not say exactly when this was recorded, but I'm guessing it's a little bit older. This is coming on white 180 gram vinyl and will list for about $35. We've also got a live one from Traffic. This is Port Chester 1970. Our description says the performances on this tour were unlike any other, featuring material from the just-released John Barleycorn Must Die LP. Luckily, WNEU-FM recorded this session on June 26 in 1970 from the Capitol Theater in Port Chester. So Traffic live from Port Chester 1970 will list for about $30. Here's a live compilation for you jazz or free jazz aficionados from Sun Ra. According to our description, Universe in Blue is a rarity from Sun Ra. It's a collection of undated live club performances. So if you're a fan of Sun Ra's stuff, you can pick this up, list price around $23. An interesting compilation called Gas Tank Highlights from Rick Wakeman of Yes. This official sampler of musical highlights from the British television variety show hosted by keyboard legend Rick Wakeman. Includes unique performances by a host of stellar guests, including folks from Thin Lizzy, Donovan, The Animals, Eric Burdon's on here, The Who's John Entwistle, Steve Hackett, and Deep Purple drummer Ian Pace, plus many more. So it's not all Rick Wakeman, it's kind of a all-star thing, but Gas Tank Highlights by Rick Wakeman will list for about $25 and looks to be on purple vinyl. And here's a really neat movie compilation for fans of John Hughes stuff. This is called Life Moves Pretty Fast. Did I say that right? From Ferris Bueller, right? The John Hughes mixtapes is what we're seeing here. Double 140 gram black vinyl. The Demon Music Group, in conjunction with the Hughes family, are very proud to present this first official compilation of music from the movies of the legendary filmmaker John Hughes. This covers his classic 80s period from 1983 through 1989. So the double LP pressing of this includes works from Simple Minds, OMD, Oingo Boingo, Yellow, the Thompson Twins, Kate Bush, the Psychedelic Furs, of course, Pretty in Pink is on here, Echo and the Bunnymen, General Public. This reads like my college radio playlist days. Killing Joke, 80s, that is a great, great tune on here as well. Flesh for Lulu, Brian Ferry, the Rave Ups, and Steve Earle and the Dukes. So the double LP version of Life Moves Pretty Fast, the John Hughes mixtapes, will list for about $49. And there is a big box set version of this releasing on the 11th as well. This is a limited edition 6 LP set that basically just includes a whole lot more of what we just talked about. So the 6 LP version of this on 140 gram red vinyl will list for about $176. You can check out our website at radiowastelandrecords.com, search for the John Hughes mixtapes, and you can see the full track listing of everything that will be on that big box set. So that is a quick look at some of the new releases headed out our way on Friday, November 11th. If you're local and you see something you'd like us to pre-order, just drop us a note here at the store and we'll do our best to get a hold of that. Otherwise, you can look at the full list of not only these, but all of the other releases coming out on our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. Once again, if you would, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we will talk to you next week from Radio Wasteland Records. Thanks.